Slow dance? No? Please? Well, I guess not. Hello everybody, and welcome back to another Destiny 2 video. We are back with another build video. We are doing a hunter build for a gambit. We are doing a hunter strand gambit build. I couldn't for some reason talk. So yeah. I was using strand for a little bit in gambit, and I'm having fun with it. So let's get into the build. Also, by the way, I love this new armor loadout system here. I just gotta remember to hold square to overwrite the builds, or pressing X and fucking it all up. So, key part to this build is obviously this big, beautiful green button here called strand subclass. I should clarify, these two you can get right now. These two, for some reason, I was able to get. Now I know that the this right here, thread of binding fragment, was supposed to come out on March 7th, but I was for some reason able to get it today. And the thread of generation was supposed to be able to get after the world's first raid race, and I was able to get it. So yeah. So if you can't get it now, wait until they're able to come available. So, but like I said, so not that out of the way. You want your strand subclass. Your dodge is completely free up. I use gamblers for the melee. Your jump is whatever. Your grenade, we want the shackle grenade due to the suspending perk on it. You want thread. You want thread of ascent, or how the fuck you pronounce that? Me pronouncing things, not good. So that when you throw your grenade, you can reload your weapon that's in your hands. You want thread of warding, so that when you pick up a orb of power, you get woven mail, which it says on the left there. Greatly reduces any incoming non-precision damage, which is great. You know, survivability. You want thread of generations. When you just deal damage, you get grenade energy. And you want thread of binding. This one this one is all free to just like play with. There are others that are probably better for this, but of course I don't have enough strand medallions to afford any. So yeah, that is the strand. The other exotic you're gonna want is bad juju. This slot is by any means free up, but bad juju is, like, I would say key for this build that we're going here. Well, somewhat key. And your special and your power weapon, these are completely like whatever the hell you want to use. Use whatever you find out that you want to use here. But what I highly recommend for this build specifically is have the elements match. Either 2 arc weapons, 2 solar, or 2 void weapons. I will explain why in a minute. So, now on the armor. I like this. I like this new menu, by the way. You want your helmet. If you can manage to, you know, if you think you need more intellect or whatever, this is whatever. You only want this. Now, you want kinetic siphon to generate orbs of power. This one is completely free up. I use heavy ammo finder because who doesn't want more, you know, power ammo. Use whatever you think is better here. Use, yeah, whatever you find more useful. Like a special ammo finder. Maybe you want to use more special ammo. Just find whatever you find is more useful here. Now, this is arc siphon. This is completely free up. Now, this is why I was explaining you want to have your arc and your special and your power weapon to match, because this is completely free up for either solar or void. You want the weapons to match, so that way you don't gotta put like one arc siphon, then another one has to be void, right? This way you can have your ammo finder and your power weapons, power and special weapon will both generate orbs. Now your gauntlets. You want time. You want a big discipline mod. You want a bolstering detonation. You want impact, induction, and momentum transfer. This one you can play around with if you want to. I guess. I mean, use a loader if you truly want to. I recommend using kinetic loader, just in case you're you don't get a kill with bad juju and you need to reload it faster. Or you could just have this on just for the more abilities. I tried this grenade kickstart because I wanted my grenades more often. This is simply just not worth using. It doesn't give you enough energy to warrant using it. Just no. Not worth it. Now, your chest piece. You want a minor discipline mod. You want energy reinforcement. So that way, just in case you're some reason dying and you need your health back, or you just need to get the hell out of there. You want this, so that way you just you don't die as quickly, but still die. Right? Now this again. This is Arc Reserves. This is completely free up for whatever you need to use it for, like Solar or Void. This is another reason why you want your power weapon and special weapon to match. So you only have to put on one reserve mod. I know you want more of these, but I don't find having multiple reserve mods so useful. That's what I see. Do whatever you guys want to do. But I recommend having only one reserve mod, and like I said, that's why you want your power and special weapon to match, so that way you can only put one on. And you want charged up, so that way you can have one extra stack of armor charge for this build. Now I need to explain with the boots. You're like, Nick, this is a build. There's no exotic armor piece. Excuse me. This is actually supposed to be Star Eater Scales. The Hunter Boot exotic, where if you pick up an orb, it will overcharge your super for more damage, and orbs of power just give you more energy for your super. I currently do not have a Star Eater Scales, or else I would be using it for this build. But you want to use Star Eater Scales. So ignore for the fact that these are just normal Iron Banner boots. Replace your boots with Star Eater Scales. That's what we want for this build. You want a minor recovery mod, unless of course you want a minor discipline mod again, but whatever. Kinetic weapon surge. Now this surge mod is completely up to you. I put on kinetic weapon surge because we want to get kills with the bad juju more often. So yeah. But if you don't want kinetic weapon surge, your weapon surge is completely up to you. If you want arc weapon surge, you want solar or void. Again, the reason why you want your power and special weapon to match the same element, so you can put on a weapon surge mod and it will count for both weapons. You don't gotta just have two of them on and waste a bunch of energy slots. You want either better already or recuperation. I got that right, I hope. So that way when you pick up a orb of power, you either just survivability. You don't die as easy. You won't die as easy. You want stacks on stacks, so you pick up an orb of power, you gain another armor charge. I was an idiot earlier. I thought stacks on stacks and charged up stacked and having multiple copies stack. They do not. I didn't even read the bottom part there. They do not have no benefit of stacking them. So, yeah. So you want a stack on stacks. On your cloak. I know I have 2 open slots here. Ignore that. You want a big discipline mod. You want a time, however the hell you. Me pronouncing things is not good. You want a bomber, so that way when you use your class ability, you just gain more grenade energy to suspend more targets. And you want this mod, so that way your armor charge, like your weapon surge, doesn't just drain faster. Outreach, this is completely, you're able to play with this one. I'm not sure what to have you play with it though. That's the bigger question. I mean use whatever you want. I mean, you could put on another one of these. That'd probably be even better, to be honest with you. So, Either you have 2 of these mods, or you just have one of these. Just that way you just got more ability energy coming out your arse. So, yeah, that is the build. The point of this build is to generate your super more. Well, just generally get your abilities back, as you saw, but mainly it's to focus on your super and your damage, your weapon surge mod. So, yeah, and this build it, and for your stat wise, I recommend focusing on discipline, recovery, and resilience. I mean, you can have some intellect, but I don't get the point of having a high intellect stat. I don't see that. But yeah, no. Focus on whatever stats you want. I always go for recovery and resilience. If you want discipline, go for high discipline, which is what I have here, or go for more intellect. Do whatever. The stats don't matter. Well, they do, but play around with it. So yeah, that's the point of this build. Is to generate your super mods with bad juju. Use bad juju to get super energy, plus generate orbs of power for more energy and for weapon surge and other things to do stuff. So yeah, but my main key thing to remember with this build is like I said, have both your power armor weapon and your special weapon match your so just match elements, so that way your weapon surge, your reserves, and your siphons work for both weapons. That way you don't gotta put multiple on. And like I said before, you want Star Eater scales for your hunter boots, which are down here. You want Star Eater scales for your hunter boots with that mod config that I showed you for Feast of Light, where you gain more super energy from orbs of power, and when it is full, picking up extra orbs will overcharge it for more damage, and will give you a overshield when you have max stacks. So yeah, I will most likely be making less build videos in the coming future. I don't post much, but build videos might be off the table, because Bungie with this last expansion took away like 70, pretty much all of our mods from last time, from previous seasons. Our War Mine Cell mods, our Charge of Light mods, and our Elemental Well mods. And now basically the Charge of Light mods got replaced with whatchamacallit. What was it called? Armor Charge mods. But yeah. But let me know what more videos you want me to post on the channel here, because as you see, I don't post much because I have no fucking idea what to post. I want to post more videos, but I don't know what the fuck to post. Right? So yeah. That is the build video, is to focus on your abilities, mainly your super. Have both your special and power weapon match. Have starter scales with this mod config here. And there's a bunch of stuff you can flop around to whatever you find more desirable. Your weapon surge, your your reserves, your and your siphons. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you guys did enjoy. Leave a like. I greatly appreciate it. And if you're new here, hit the subscribe button for more videos like this one right here, for either gameplay, my opinions, tips, or hopefully helpful, or just general gameplay you guys may or may not like to watch. I love you all. Peace out. Stay healthy. And yeah, I love you all.